Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, and I am with Salt and Light Calligraphy. This is Kelly, and I have a great view outside of my window. It warmed up yesterday. It was frosty, and today it's not. So I hope that you enjoy this video this morning. You can see the ducks landing out there in the river. What a great view. I love it. So I don't expect a lot of people will be on this morning, but I know that you'll enjoy the video watching it. I'm going to try to make it quick so it doesn't keep you too bored. But I am not really a technical drawer. I'm definitely a calligrapher, but I love using tools and sharing them with you so that you can kind of stretch your imagination a little bit and use tools. So today I wanted to share with you using the Zig real brush markers as watercolors. Somebody had shared with me you could do this, and so I thought it would be fun to do that, show you how to do that. So today we're going to be using the Zig markers. Here they are. They're Calligraphy real brush, and so I have the set of 60, which costs way too much money. It's like $80, but if you get on Amazon, you can get a smaller set to try out for like 20, which I think is well worth the investment. They have, you can see, great opportunity for brush calligraphy, which is wonderful. They have a very clear line that you can use, and great thicks and thins. It is small, so I'm going to show you you can see the size of my fingers and how small that brush is. So it's a pretty small drawing. So that's the size of my hand. So I wouldn't recommend it for large work, but definitely for small work. Today, this is, I'm just going to show you a couple other things that I did yesterday. I was playing in the studio. So this was one. And then I did a woodpecker. The reason I did birds is because right outside my window I have a bird feeder, and these birds come in and feed regularly, and it's a great joy for me. So I just thought I'd just practice my drawing skills, which aren't that great, and then put some calligraphy on it. So that was another one that I did. This one's my favorite. 3 little birds that came to my feeder, and I just thought it would really be fun. I love the quote that says, "I want to be with those who know secret things, or else alone." So I did these with the Zig markers, the Zig brush markers in grays. So I'm going to show you the 3 colors. I chose 3 different gray colors. So you can see that that's really a dark gray, not a black. And then I used my favorite Calligraphy brush also for the black. So today what we're going to do is show you what I did for the watercolor. I'm going to set you down in a minute, but I wanted you to know this is what I'm using, just an inexpensive watercolor paper by Canson. So I'm going to take that piece out and we're going to start. So I'm going to set you down so that you can actually see what we're doing and hopefully learn a new technique. So I can't promise that my drawing is going to be that great right now, but at least you can see how the technique works. So what I love to do is try to mimic the shapes of brushes similar to Sumi, just with the brush marks. So I'm hoping that we can do that again today. So I'm just going to start with that little chickadee, pressing down the brush and bringing it back. I may have to do some corrections. So that's a brush stroke. The beak is definitely brush strokes too. Not that great, but we're doing okay. And then we're going to do a little circle for the eye. This is all with the Calligraphy brush. So he's looking to the side, so I'm going to do a little bit of the wing in black. And we'll do a couple for the tail also. Okay, so you've got your original brush strokes there. Now all I want to do is just the outline before we start with our watercolor. So the birds right now are super fluffy because of winter. So I'm going to just bring the outline around, and this is still in black, okay? So now I know this is very simple, but I'm going to use the lightest of the gray, and I'm just going to paint around. I know that the top part of the bird is gray, so I'm kind of haphazardly putting the gray in there, and you can see it's not real dark, but it definitely leaves its lines. and I'm going to want to get rid of those lines. I want more of a watercolor look when I'm done, but I fill it in using the brush, and it's not that detailed. Ooh, got a little bit of the black, which will be fine. May come out in the watercolors, but we'll see. All right, and then I take my brush and I dip it in water, just a small brush, and you can blend, which is what I love about these felt pens, that you can blend all you want and get a more muted look for it. So I keep dipping, and you can eliminate those lines, which I love. Just get it a little bit fuzzier, looking more like a watercolor. I'm going to blend this a little bit more down here. So there you go. That is blending with the Zig markers. So this is the Zig marker I used, which was the light gray. And I used my favorite Calligraphy pen. And that's it. So I wanted just to let you know you can do it also with pink. I'll kind of mess my bird up. But you can also do some blending with darker colors. So I've got pink color here. I did this for my mom this morning. It's her birthday. And I'll fill it in with that color. And then I'm going to blend with the darker on this side. Not looking that great, but when we blend it, a little bit of water on here. Blend it and it's going to look great. So these Zig markers are awesome because you can use them for watercolors. Then when it gets dry, I can go back in and put a little bit more dark down here if I want to. So, but you've got more of a blended look. So let's take a close-up picture so you can see what we've got. These are the Zig markers. You can see the blending again. The drawing's not that great because it's just this morning, but you've got a blended look there. That's a little bit too wet. There we go. So then you add your calligraphy. Maybe I'll add a little bit of calligraphy on there so you can see. I did add the calligraphy in a darker gray, so I'll just add some brush calligraphy so you can see, since that's what I don't claim to do drawing, but I do love brush calligraphy. Get a little bit closer. So there's something about winter and our feathered friends. I hope you have feathered friends around your creative space. They bring great joy. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy your Zig markers. Order them again on Amazon.com if you want to. They're quite cheap if you get just the $20 ones to try them out. And then if you love them, you can get the larger ones. So here they are. Good picture. Calligraphy Zig markers. Have a great Sunday, everybody.